from California. This is Sandy from Messy Papercrafts, your #1 online store with the most exciting crafting items. And welcome to this week's episode of What's in This Box. And today I have some really cool dies for you because we have Cottage Cutz in the house. So let's get that out. So here you see our new dies by Cottage Cutz, and as you can see, they have such adorable designs. I just love them so much. And for now, obviously, it's more Christmas themed because, hey, we all have to start making right now because Halloween is over and now it's time to get onto our Christmas makes. And hopefully, they will also come out with adorable designs for spring because, yeah, they're still fairly new to me, but I absolutely fallen in love with them. And not only their designs are really stunning, also how they make their dies. So if you have a closer look, they're very different in the way that they don't have lots of different dies. Here you have it all on one plate. And I think this is super handy because sometimes when I work with different manufacturers and they have small pieces, then you have to get like a magnetic strip or something to actually keep them all in place. And oftentimes I lost some pieces and then I had to look everywhere where to find it. And then sometimes even thinking if I have to buy the die again just because I lost one tiny piece. And here you don't have this problem because everything is on one. And I tested this recently with this little mouse, which is called Spring Showers Mouse, but I kind of thought it's also fitting for fall or autumn because, well, if you're not in California, but anywhere else, and usually that's the time when it's raining. So I thought maybe this mouse also fits into this time of year right now. And yeah, here I tested that and it worked really well. And especially if you have like a plate under here. So if you have one of those precision cutting plates by Sizzix, for example, and then you use these die cuts here that are all in one, then especially with a precision die cut plate, it works really, really well. So I was very stunned by not only the designs, but also how easy it was to cut. And then also because you have this example here already, it's fairly easy to put it together. I mean, sometimes there are some smaller pieces, but I don't think it's too bad. So I didn't have any issues to assemble these pieces. So yeah, I just love this design and you will never have to search for anything. So that's perfect for me at least. And let's talk about the other one that's not quite winter themed or Santa themed, which is this one. And I thought this is adorable as well. This is called Noah's Ark. And again, here you have this whole plate. And as you can see, some bits are a little bit smaller. But if you have one of those little picker that has a bit of like a glue on it, where you can just easily pick the things up and then you just drop them on where you want them, I think it's not too bad. So now it's Christmas, so let's talk about Christmas. So here we have this really cute Santa gnome with cookies. And once again, this is what it looks from the back. I just love this. I love all of these different Santa ones, especially the gnome ones. I think they're so adorable. And this is what it looks from the back. And next one up, we have this one here, which is called Santa Gnome with Silly Reindeer. So cute. And again, this is what it looks from the back. And I love that you actually recognize the gnome, because sometimes when I buy a gnome paper or a different die cut or a stamp and I stamp it down and I don't color it properly, then I don't even recognize that it's supposed to be a gnome. But I think here you can recognize this fairly easy, so that's pretty cool. These are the details where I look out for, at least, because sometimes, especially if you're still new to crafting, you need some kind of example what it's supposed to look like. At least that's how it is for me when I started. And once again, I think here it's nice to have this example. You can see this is a gnome, Santa gnome in truck. I think this is so cute. And here it's a little bit of a bigger die. So here you get a little bit bigger gnome out. So the assembled size here is 3" by 2.9". And here it's a little bit smaller. The center is, for example, 2.6 times 2.9, so a little bit bigger. And here we have another one, which is also so adorable, which is called Snowy Gnome Home. And here the size is 4.2" times 4. And it's what it's from the back. So cute. I just love this whole scenery. And you obviously have the option, as you do with any die. So either you can already cut it out a few times, and then you just cut it out once fully in red, once fully in white, and so on, and then you assemble it. Or what I did with this little mouse here, I just cut it out in white, and then I just colored this in with Copics. And I love this here, especially because if you look closely, and I'm not sure if the camera picks this up, it already gives you the idea where the shades are, because once again, if you're new to crafting or new to coloring, I had issues in the beginning to imagine where do I put the lighter colors and the darker ones. So if I just basically copy this from here, then I just think this is a lot easier. At least gives me an example where I can start from, and then obviously you can make it whatever color you want, especially if you don't have exactly this color. But here you can just see again, here it's a little bit darker. These are the shadow areas. And yeah, for me, this was perfect. And all these things I love about Cottage Cutz. I just thought it's a bit of a different idea, really, to have it all on one, and to have already such a great example that if you want to, you can just cut it in white and then you just color it in. So more Christmas stuff is over here. So if you're not into the Santa makes or the gnomes, then you have this here. This is called Holiday Mason Jar. Then here we have Bake Shop, which I think is really cute, like an adorable gingerbread house. Here we have the Snowy Village Buildings. Again, really cute. And all of this is on one sheet. And again, you have all these examples here on how you can put it together. Here we have the Winter Chalet, which I also thought is really cute. And again, this is maybe even not just strictly speaking for Christmas. So if somebody has any birthday in January or February where it's still snowy, then obviously this would work as well. Or maybe even for Valentine's Day, because we have this little heart here. So it could also be something more snowy romance. So this is really nice. And one of my favorites is this one here. So this is called Winter Whimsical Village. And I just love this because here it's not quite so cute or in poppy colors like the Santa gnome. Here it's a bit more like an elegant make. And I just think this is absolutely stunning. So I just love this. And here you have once again all of these dies on one sheet on the back. Then we have more smaller houses here. These are called Winter Houses 2. And again, here you have this on the back. Then we have one more house. This is called Gingerbread Cocoa House. And I think this is so adorable. Absolutely love this. Just so sweet. And then, well, technically another house, but more like a stable. So here it's Reindeer Stable. And we have these cute little reindeers here. And all these little heads here. Just really adorable. Really cute. And then, well, this is actually called Winter Moose and Hot Cocoa. So I kind of thought it's a reindeer, but apparently this is a moose. And this is really cute. So small. But yeah, really nice. They would also maybe go nicely together with one of those other scenes. And then last but not least, we have this Christmas fawns. And again, this could also be maybe for Valentine's Day, or could be something more to do with love, or could also be maybe a winter birthday. You know, it doesn't have to be strictly Christmas, but definitely more like a winter related theme. And that's it for now. I hope that you've fallen in love with Cottage Cutz as much as I have, because I just think these are really, really cute. And here I just thought it's a bit of a different idea how they have this on one plate, how they have lots and lots of cute looks, but then they also have some of these elegant looks. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of this. Is this something you already known before? Did you craft with Cottage Cutz? And which of these designs you like best? And with that, I wish you a crafty day, and remember, no stressy, be messy, and have fun. See you next time.